Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampACrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today for another live video tutorial. For the next couple of days, we're going to do a few more Halloween projects. So I know it's probably too late to order any of these products in time for Halloween, but if you already have them, there's still time to make some cards or some treats and get those ready to go for next week. You can also save the ideas and do them for next year, or better yet, do them now, except for the candy, and then have them for next year. I also want to remind you that I'm doing, sorry, our tornado practice sirens are going off right now, and my phone seems to be slipping. I'm doing my 12 weeks of Christmas going on right now only for my email subscribers. So if you would like to get those emails, make sure to click the link below to subscribe to my email list. Okay, let us get started. So today we're going to do a fun fold. This is the card, and it's a fun Halloween card. This is called a Flying Seagull fun fold. You see how that looks? And it looks kind of like a flying seagull with a piece of bread. If you've ever been to the beach and fed the seagulls, yeah, they'll take a whole loaf of bread out of your hands. Never a good idea to feed the seagulls at the beach. They are very aggressive and they will poop on everyone. So this is a much safer way to see a flying seagull up close and a lot more fun to make. Okay, so I'm going to show you the measurements, but I'm going to post them on my blog as well. We're starting out with 2 pieces of basic black cardstock. These are 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, and then I've scored them both at 2 1/4, 4, and 6 1/4. So same way. Now we are going to fold these on the score lines, but they have to go in a specific direction. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 panels. We have a small panel right here. You want that next to the outside. Same over here. So you'll have to flip one of these around. And we are going to fold these. The first one goes back. We're going to do a mountain fold. And then we have a valley fold. And then we have a mountain fold. So it's going to look like this, which is kind of a lopsided seagull. So we have our smaller panel next to the outside panel. All right, let's do the same thing. Make sure I get my small panel here. Okay, so we're just doing kind of a nice little zigzag fold. But you see it's not even because we have different lengths. All right, now these 2 inside folds, we're actually going to fold backwards. Okay, so we're going to meet in the middle. I'm going to say that's right. Yes, we're going to meet in the middle. So this is what they're going to look like. All right. So we do mountain, valley, mountain, mountain, valley, mountain, and then fold those inside flaps back the other way. Okay, now we have another piece of basic black cardstock. This is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and what we're going to do is glue each of these folded back panels to this black cardstock so that they line up on the edges. Okay, so we're going to have a long card base with this in the middle. So we're going to go ahead and do, whoop, I picked up my tape. I don't need that. That is going to do me no good whatsoever. We are going to adhere this first one, and I might just lay it out so I can get it lined up nice and flush on the side. Okay, fold that back, and then we're going to do the same thing over here so that the folds on both these 2 long panels meet in the back of our black one. Okay. I'm just opening it up so I can get it lined up nice and straight and flush. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're going to add some layers. So to this front panel, we're going to add a layer of pumpkin pie, and this is 4 by 4. And this would be a fun birthday fold card too. And you could just change out your colors and your stamps. Any fun fold could be used for any occasion. Just change out what you got. All right, now I have a little piece of the Them Bones designer paper. I love this stuff. This one has the tombstones and kind of a sky image. I like this because it already has sayings on here. Creep it real and tomb sweet tomb. And this is 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. So it's just slightly smaller than our pumpkin pie. And I layered it on the pumpkin pie because it's a little bit darker, and that pumpkin pie just really helps that pop, doesn't it? Makes it stand out a little bit. All right, now we're going to grab some designer paper for our panels. So for our 2 outside panels, I'm using the bone paper, and this is 2 by 4. We've got 2 pieces of our bone paper. Okay, now these are the skinnier panels. So I've cut this orange bat paper, and this is 1 1/2 by 4. I'm going to glue these to the center of this panel. Now you could do, I usually do mine after I do my folding. Whoops. All right, I can't seem to get this centered. Here we go. But you could add these before you put on the middle panel if you want. I like to put it on to make sure I have it assembled correctly before I start putting my pieces of designer paper down. Because sometimes, you know, hard to get those folds going the right direction. Okay, now we have 2 more panels kind of behind. We don't really see those a lot, but we do see a little bit. So I'm using the back of this paper, and it says Boo on it. Boo and Eek. I'm going to put this back here. These are 2 by 4 for this panel. All right, I've got one more for the other side. Oh, this is not that same. This is the one that has all the different little panels that you can cut apart and put on your card, which are kind of fun. Okay. Now let's do a little decorating. So what I want to do first, I'm going to take I'm going to close this up, and I'm going to, oh, where is that? I'm looking for my Wink of Stella. It doesn't want to stay closed here. Then take this, and I'm going to splatter this on the front of my card to give it a little bit of sparkle. Hopefully this is my juicy one. There it goes. So when you do this, it kind of gets a little shimmer to it. All right. Now let that dry for a second. I got a nice big glob right there. Nice, I like that. Okay, can you see that? A little bit of shimmer? Yeah, right there. Very cute. Okay, I'm going to take, we have a little bit of our glow-in-the-dark paper. We still have this in stock. And I'm taking my Tricks and Treats die and doing a ghost and then the Boo out of glow-in-the-dark paper. Because who does not want a glow-in-the-dark card? I know I do. Okay, we're going to put a couple dimensionals on our ghost. I'm going to put him right between the tombstones so you can still read what they say, because those are super fun. I have little bits of dimensionals from the edges. I'm going to do, let's see if I can fit these back here. I have to cut that one in half. Just cut little teeny pieces to put behind the Boo. so we can get this popped up. All right, I'm gonna put this, I don't really want to cover my bat. I'm gonna put it up here in the corner. So whatever, you know, your scene looks like, you can put your ghost and your sentiment. All right, I'm going to add just a couple of these little adhesive back sequins. I'm gonna do small ones. They look more like little stars in the sky, or maybe spooky orbs, or whatever you think you want them to look like. Put one here, we'll add one more. We'll just go to town over here. Maybe one up there by our boo. These are the adhesive back sequins trio. They come in pink, green, and white, which white goes with everything. I love it. Okay, so the front of our card is done. What I'm going to do now is flip it over because there's nowhere to write anything. And I have a couple pieces of basic white. These are 2x4, and they are going to go right on these two back panels. So let's stamp Trick or Treat. I'm using the Tricks and Treat bundle because it's got the ghost and the boo, and then it's still got a sentiment we can use. So I'm going to do Trick or Treat. And we're going to put this on one side. I'm going to leave, then I've got the goat. I'm going to leave ghost. It's not a goat, it's a ghost. I'm just going to put one there, and then I really want him to be backwards, but how can we get this one? We'll get this one kind of going off this way. And then we'll leave one for doing a little bit of writing. Okay, we'll adhere these down. And you can stamp something on that one too if you wanted. One over here. Fun! Okay, let's flip this over. Look at that cute card. Isn't that fun? All right, I hope, let me show you a few things too. My camera keeps dipping. I am so sorry. Whoops. Oh man. Rotate my phone. My gripper was not gripping. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay. Wow. Sorry about that. Technology, not always the best for me. Okay, so I wanted to show you, I do a lot of tags. We had a retreat at the beginning of October, and I made a huge basket of tags. And I wanted to just show you my little Halloween tags while I had you doing a Halloween project. These are out of my scrap box. So these will be, these are retired product, but they're just fun little, this one was actually already a tag. I had two of those, so I just grabbed those. They had been on something else. And then we've got this one. This was like a marbling technique, and this is from that hat punch we had before. Do you guys remember the Yeti stamp set and dies? I made a fun Halloween card out of that. Here's another one with some spiders. Then I have got, using some of our retired paper. I think that's all the Halloween tags that I had made. So I just want to share those with you as a little bonus. That's what, 4, 8, 9 tags. And that's just Halloween. I made, I don't know, 30 tags or so in a couple of hours on Sunday morning. So that's always a highlight for me, is tag day. Sunday is tag day. So, okay, just wanted to share those. Make sure to check back. I have one more little Halloween treat to show you on Saturday. And then check my blog. There's a couple little, I think I have another Halloween treat or a couple cards. Not my blog, my Facebook page, Crew Stampers Forum. There'll be a couple more Halloween treats there. So make sure to join that too if you would like. All right. Thanks, everyone. I will see you on Saturday. All right. Bye-bye.